The rumors have been floating around for years, and now they're finally starting to solidify. The 2027 Dodge Dakota is officially back, and it looks like Stellantis is serious about jumping into the midsize truck segment again. What exactly should you expect from the all-new pickup? And can it actually hold its own against the established players? In this video, we're breaking down everything we know so far, and what it all means for buyers waiting for something new in the midsize truck world. The comeback confirmation came last September, when Antonio Filosa hinted at Ram's return to the midsize truck segment. That alone got attention, but things became much more concrete in December, when Tim Kuniskis made it official. Then came the moment that really fueled the hype. At the most recent NADA show, Ram quietly pulled the curtain back for its dealer network. No cameras, no big reveal, just a closed-door look at what's coming. Even though the public hasn't seen the truck, early dealer reactions were very positive. That kind of response matters. Dealers see everything, and they're usually quick to call out anything that feels half-baked. The excitement coming out of that preview suggests Ram isn't just tossing a badge on a generic pickup. It's still early, and details remain tightly controlled. But the fact that the truck is already being shown behind the scenes tells us development is well underway. And judging by the buzz, the 2027 Dodge Dakota might be closer to production ready than many expected. Here, the pieces are starting to fall into place. Recently, Stellantis introduced a new engine that looks like a perfect match for a midsize pickup. It's the Hurricane 4, a compact turbo 4 designed to deliver solid power without the weight and fuel consumption of larger units. For the Grand Cherokee, it's tuned to burst 324 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. That's right in line with what buyers expect from a modern midsize truck. Enough grunt for towing, decent acceleration, and good fuel economy. If you need a naturally aspirated V6, it'll stick around in the Jeep Gladiator lineup, while the Dakota will lean on the modern Turbo 4. That separation actually makes sense. The Dakota targets efficiency and everyday usability, while the Gladiator keeps its more traditional setup for off-road enthusiasts. Fans also talk about a hybrid option. The platform could support some form of electrification, but we still don't have concrete details. No power figures, no configuration, no timeline. It's definitely on the radar, but for now, it remains more of a strong possibility than a confirmed feature. Now let's talk about something bold. The Dakota SRT. The new Ram 1500 TRX is returning, now wearing the SRT badge as well. So it's not exclusive to Dodge models anymore. Here's why Dakota is the perfect candidate to become another performance-oriented setup. There's some history here. The pickup originally lived under the Dodge umbrella, and SRT was one of their most recognizable signatures. Bringing that spirit back to a midsize pickup would instantly give the Dakota something special. Wider stance, upgraded suspension, more power under the hood, and maybe even a high-output version of the turbo engine. It wouldn't be a high-volume seller, but that's not the point. It would be the cherry on top, a halo model that pulls attention to the whole Dakota lineup. There's still no timetable, but all signs suggest Stellantis wants this truck on the road as soon as possible. Earlier predictions pointed to a 2028 arrival, but the momentum behind the project and the pressure in the midsize segment suggest the Ram Dakota should land sooner rather than later. Pricing is expected to start at around $35,000. That might sound steep for a midsizer at first, but it's simply where the segment sits today. Trucks like this aren't the budget workhorses they used to be. The projected starting price actually lines up with current market expectations. And Stellantis isn't just talking. The company invested around $400 million to set up the Dakota production line at the Toledo Assembly Complex. That's the same facility where the Jeep Gladiator is built, which makes logistical sense and could help speed up production. When manufacturers start putting that kind of money into tooling and assembly lines, it usually means the launch window is getting closer. The 2027 Dakota isn't just a rumor anymore. It's clearly moving toward reality.